Hello, it's Gem Games here once again, and in this video we're going to make some adjustments to the revive perk machine. So, for example, we're going to make so the revive machine is available at the start of the game, so you don't actually have to turn on power to be able to buy it. And also, we will add some limit so you cannot buy it like infinite amount of times. You know, like in Call of Duty, it's like, I don't remember, but I think it's like maybe 2 or 3 times or something like that. But yeah, let's get to work. So, first you want to go to the blueprints and to the interactables. And then you want to go to the perks folder and to the PP perk machine. Okay. And here, what we want to do is first we actually want to check. Let's add a branch. We want to check that if the perk index is equal to 4, which is our perk index for the revive perk. Okay, then we want to scroll down a little bit, and we actually want to move this event begin play a little bit further up, so we get more space like that. And now what we want to do, we actually, I think we want to move all this code after the select node here on the update. To move this all a little bit further right. Okay, and also this one. Now let's move all this here a little bit more down, and now let's add a custom event. Okay, let's call this custom event power on instantly, like that. Okay, now what we want to do here, we want to get this power alpha, and we want to set it. Okay, let's actually move this a little bit more up. And here, what we want to set it to is 1. Okay. And after that, we want to get a sequence node. So let's keep the S pressed and left click. And actually, let's move this even more up, and also this. Okay, now it looks a little bit better. Okay, now let's connect this. Set power alpha to this sequence node. This is annoying, this is not aligned correctly. Okay, and also like this. And now from the 10, 0, let's connect to here, and then 1, we actually want to add a reroute to somewhere around here, like that. And let's connect to 1. So we are basically skipping all the code here on the start, and it actually doesn't matter that we are like, normally the timeline would run first this, and later, after it has finished, this code. So this is not like that, but it doesn't matter because, yeah, it just doesn't matter. Okay, and also what we want to do here, okay, we actually are, we have done it already that way. Okay, this is correct. Now we want to go to here at the begin play, and we want to call this event. So from the true, let's call the power on instantly, like that. Okay, and now if we compile and save and go to play, you can see the revive perk is already on. Yeah. Okay, it has still some glitches. Let's fix them. So let's go back to the PP perk machine. And what we want to do here now is we want to go here, and actually let's move all this code after timeline, and also the timeline. Let's move all this further right so we get more space here. Okay, now let's get this power switch on, false, all these, let's move them further down. And let's add another branch to here, the power on. Okay, let's connect the true to the play from start. Like that. Now we want to check if the, let's get the PERK index once again. And now we want to check if it's not equal. And the number is, of course, the 4. So let's check if it's not equal to 4. So if it's not equal to 4, we can continue when we turn on the power. But if it's equal to 4, we don't want to do anything. So now, if we go to play, you can see it's already on. But when we turn on the power, it still stays on. It doesn't turn on again. Okay, but now what we want to do, we want to add the functionality so we actually cannot buy the PERK like a million times. So I think that's as simple as, let's add a variable. Let's call it like reward by index. Let's make the type integer. Let's compile and save. And now after all this code here, we want to add a branch once again and get the reward by index. And we want to check, actually, sorry, we first want to get the PERK index. And we want to check if it's equal to 4 once again. Okay, if it's equal to 4, then we want to add another branch from the true. And we want to check if the PERK rival by index is equal to, and now we can just set it here, but if we want to make this more clear, we can actually add another variable. Let's call this rival by limit. Okay, like that. Compile and save. And now let's actually connect this to the condition. And now we want to check if the rival by index is equal to rival by limit minus 1. Because if we set the rival by limit to 2, for example, then we will run this code 3 times because we will increase this rival by index after this branch. So we want to add this rival by limit minus 1. So if we now set the rival by limit to 2, actually let's first set it to 1 so we can test it better. So now it's checking if our rival by index is basically equal to 0. So first time it will go to the true already. And now what we want to do here, we want to actually let's go to the interfaces and is interactable get details. Here we just want to get from this type pin and we want to promote it to a variable like this. What happened with this? I don't know. Okay. Now it's just called type. Let's compile and save, and actually we can close this. Let's go back to the event graph. And here on the true, we want to first set the type to, let's set it to empty, like that. And after that, we want to call the function or the custom event called power switch. Now we don't want to turn it on, we want to turn it off, so let's leave this as false. Okay. And also here, when we are not on the index yet, we want to increase this rival by index. Okay, so from here we want to get the rival by index, and we want to get from it and plus plus, so increment integer like this, and connect it to the false. So now, if our rival by index is not yet same value as this, then we will increase it by 1. So now if we have set this rival by limit to 1 and we go and play, you can see when we buy this first time, the power should go off and we can't buy it anymore. So, okay, it went off and it's not interactable anymore. And if we turn on the power, it shouldn't turn on. And as you can see, everything is working correctly. Okay, I think that was all for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button and subscribe for more. And yeah, hope you have a great day and see you on the next one. Bye.